My keyboard is in the stream. Anyway, hello!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this race between VaeVictus and Amadeus for the 2023 Aria Randomizer tournament. I'm here joined by Luicho, who is also you're on the winners bracket right now, waiting on whoever wins from this race, I believe. I haven't seen the standings yet. How are you doing today?
Well, I've been getting ready for this, to commentate this great, probably great series, because it's two really, really good players. This is some of the top seeds of the tournament, so I'm very excited to see this. What's gonna happen? It should be starting
we've seen
soon.
VaeVictus run before. We've also seen Amadeus run before. So yeah, I mean they're both experienced right now. So what do you think will this seed have in store for them? And I mean, like, will it be a cursed seed like some other seeds we've seen in this tournament so far?
Well, we'll have to see. It's a Danosuke seed. Have we seen one of those before? Do you ever roll?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
we've seen one of those. Couple, maybe one or two.
I just realized a little thing that Amadeus has behind the timer. Anyway, we're starting.
Specimen, Matchpunk, Gladius, Discarmer, Catoblipes, Wooden Golem, and Medusa Head on the start. And a rather useless castle map, but hey, you can always use the castle map to not get lost, right?
Kinda. So, I don't think neither of the runners could pick up a soul that could go through walls in that shop. Just Wooden Golem, which is useful, but not like that could matter if there's a canister behind any wall. And with 11 souls or books in Castle Corridor.
Checks in Castle Corridor. Well, yep. This is gonna be fine. So right off the bat, they get the Skeleton Blaze, so they should be good to slide now.
Yeah, I would have neither of them checked the left door, and if the left door is dance hall, then Malphas could be there in logic. Now that, I mean, if it's for example the dance hall door that requires light, that could be there in logic. So it would be good to know. But neither of them checked, so no one has a knowledge advantage.
Oh, this is a plus HP, plus attack, plus defense, critting skull.
Yo,
yeah, this is definitely one of my seats. Oh my god!
Oh my god! It hits
was this 119 attack from the critting skull? Yeah, the critting skull is a proper boss now. There goes Black Panther for Amadeus.
I've never seen critting skull hit so hard. Wow.
And a Catoblipes and Black Panther for VaeVictus as well.
Random Gargoyle?
Gargoyle rock.
Catoblipes good to have because it's like it's stone elements, and now with the stat rando, elements are super important.
Yeah, so the stat rando for those just joining, the enemies can have all their stats randomized, meaning they can have either more or less health than they usually do or less attack than they usually do, and have even more or less defense than they usually have. Also, as well as some weaknesses and elemental and weaknesses and resistances. Yeah.
Ooh, and Amadeus gets Siren, which is a curse. It's the only soul in the game that does curse damage, and curse is super good to have. When an enemy is weak to curse, they get a percentage of their HP done as damage.
So they got a brand book here on the Castle Corridor. I think it was a blue book.
I didn't even see. Let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. There's a blue book. Yep. It's a bit
Chapel.
Okay.
They still have Malphas.
I don't think that was a Malphas.
I mean, they still don't have Malphas.
It's a Kicker Skeleton, which is rather useless if you don't have Malphas. So yeah, back on the Castle Corridor, Amadeus is just monkeying onto these zombie soldiers. Oh, let's see. So, oh no. I mean, it's sad to run onto skeletons that actually do not get killed by the Black Panther.
I mean, at the source I see, you can't usually. It's
By
like
the way,
you don't have enough
great
intellect.
use of the Student Witch Soul by Amadeus. He's using the cat to make it run through things and maybe. Okay, so let's see what this is. Oh no, it's just Gravekeeper. Well thought, Malphas? Nope, it's Gravekeeper.
Also, it seems they got
Oh,
it seems they got school. Oh, another book.
another book, Giant Skeleton from from something I think.
We'll see when Vi picks it up.
Well, we'll see on VaeVictus' screen. Pretty soon. This is
Giant skeleton from Skyfish. That's
on Skyfish.
not farmable unless you get Chrono Mage, and even then you would hate it.
Yeah. Oh, Amadeus finding the forbidden area. He says, "Nope, I'm not gonna take that."
I mean, if they don't
right
have,
now,
oh man, if they don't have double jump, then going here, like you can go down, but you cannot go back up. That's the problem.
I mean, yeah, they have Skula, but they could technically go check whatever is down there and maybe get some information. But that would be a dumb play right now.
VaeVictus
why
going
is-
for it.
Oh no, VaeVictus,
These
why
are weak
you
to
doing
curse, but he's not using Siren, should be.
that?
He
Okay,
realizes.
Give me the siren. Come on, come on, come on. There we go.
He
Oh,
missed!
The note went straight over the Dryad's head.
Okay, so he's going for this.
I mean, maybe he's hoping that whatever's down here is either a Malphas or
Or Hippo for
Hippogriff.
bad. Like, yeah, I get to play. I do definitely get to play. And I might have gone for this, but the thing is, he didn't save right before going back here. He saved, like, before doing the rest of the checks in that area. So, like, I don't disagree with the play, but I would have saved first, because you cannot get out of here.
Amadeus finding the back door of the study, and
Yeah.
since they have Skeleton Blaze, they can just go into the study.
Knowing how the randomizer logic works, I bet that's like where it wants you to go. The study, because we got slide super early. I would be surprised if Malphas isn't here or whatever would like continue the logic.
Let's see what's at the end. Come on, Gargoyle, please. Be nice.
Actually, can you make it up here?
No, wait. Oh no.
You cannot make it out either. You have to reset by.
Yeah, VaeVictus is. I mean, he's soft locked. He cannot get out of this area right now.
I think at least.
Oh, now he's get the curse, and Amadeus finding. Yeah, this is soft lock definitely. Amadeus finding. Don't.
What was the boss?
I
It was
forgot
Legion. That's my
what
reason.
the boss. I think that was Legion.
It was
yeah?
Legion, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, early Legion, yeah, you don't want that. And VaeVictus realizes, okay, so I'm soft locked, so the only way out is the Swift release from the soft reset.
He needs. He also cannot go up, and he hasn't picked up the backdash again. Actually, I don't.
He's going back.
No, but you cannot go back up. Like you cannot go to the door up here in Forbidden without double jump either. So he's gonna realize that too. I've been in this situation too many times.
Oh wait, Amadeus found a blocking mail. This is huge.
That's good.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this is great because that's a 25% chance of blocking the blocking the attack, of guarding the attack, so you get 0 damage. Oh no, yeah. VaeVictus realizing, okay, so there's no use in going there, so it's just another reset. This is quite the time loss for VaeVictus, sadly.
He needs to go pick up the backdash. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yes, I
Amadeus.
need to grab it.
Oh, Ascalon.
Barracks, what's the percentage on the thing? He's saying it's misinfo, 25%.
25%.
I don't know. I thought it was 33.
Oh no, Barracks is in chat. He's saying 25%. So yeah, I'm not misinforming anybody.
Oh man. Okay, so
So
I'm gonna
Amadeus
Galamot in the study, which is interesting. I don't know, and found the top floor close. I don't know if like That's gonna be relevant. Like maybe that's where the jump is.
There is another check here in the study. Maybe is it behind Legion? Amadeus is not going for it, and he's just going to bail out of study. The blocking mail.
Legion with this gear.
Yeah, I mean, they're all set for I mean, exploring the rest of the castle. Like this is the extremely good defense. We've seen the procs on the blocking mail. So, oh, I think they are going now on the left exit here. Yeah, there we go. What's down here?
But at the same time, but of course, VaeVictus has not done the study. And see, I had a feeling Dance Hall was gonna be here. I don't know why. I called it at the start. I did say it was gonna be the order entrance, so it's Malphas right here. That's the question. And it is.
What this is? It's Malphas! Yay! We can now double jump. Great. Well, not we. I mean they. They can now double jump. Oh,
I had a strong feeling. I don't know why. Like, if Dance Hall appears here, Malphas has a pretty good chance of being here if you didn't find it in the corridors.
Wait a second. When did Amadeus get a Milliken sword? I've seen him petrify stuff.
Well, it's useful to have. This is resistant to stone specifically. That's funny.
Oh no. But he's got an Ascalon, so that's fine. It's just a plus attack. Big gun, so just they have to be really careful not to bump on the hand.
It was full of weapons. I saw it was only 2 checks.
Final guard behind the big golem. Wait a second, wasn't this the target for the blue book, right?
What?
Yeah, I think this was the target for blue book. The
Blue Book was Chapel.
Chapel? Oh yeah. Blue book's chapel. Okay.
Red Book is Giant Skeleton from Skyfish.
Yeah, but so we're still missing the yellow book.
Nemesis. Dude, this Minotaur took like 1,000,000 hits from from Bay. Just didn't want to die. They're weak to
It's a
good.
hits from an S-stock. It's a plus HP minor. Man, you don't want to fight that. You have Malphas, just jump over it.
But they're weak to curse. He got a whip sword for his troubles.
That's excellent.
Ah, he missed a kick.
White Golem drop for Amadeus, yeah. So now they can use the rotten fruit for
Yellow?
yellow up here.
Golem
What is
for
it?
Rock Armor.
Golem from Rock Armor. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so I mean,
They know everything.
VaeVictus has all 3 boots right now, right?
And Amadeus gonna get the third book like very soon. I'm sure he's not gonna forget about the check. He has kicker too.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, once they get all the books, now the thing is on terms of finding 12th floor, getting flight,
And getting Chapel.
and then finding gardens.
And Chapel.
Yeah, of course, and then getting chapel, right?
This is our record potential seed, says Lunix in the chat, and I kinda agree, because you can beat the game with this Ascalon.
Yep, Amadeus getting the yellow book right now. And he's in here, find an empty clock tower, but it's the lower exit of clock tower that leads straight into the warp room. So they can just go back to castle corridor and check whatever's missing here. Let's see what this is.
Oh.
Ah, just useless.
The Siren's trolling.
Yeah,
He rubbed
Siren
the-
is. Yeah, I mean, for me, Siren is right now it behaves like, you know, if you play the metal efficient randomizer and you get the wave beam before
Oh,
anything
yeah.
else, yeah, you will miss everything. That's aiming disabled. That's exactly what Siren does.
It does that Arky, it really does. Okay, so the thing with top floor.
Oh, nice stuff to find them here by VaeVictus, but they do not have any form of flight, so they cannot reach the warp room. So they better remember where the entrance is, and it connects to reservoir. Yeah, my most favorite place on the whole game. That Yuko back, not allowing, doing its job, not allowing VaeVictus to progress. There we go. What's down here? So 5 checks here, nothing. Amadeus find the pendant.
That's
That's a lucky term.
He has a rapier, right? So I think actually doesn't the whip knuckle do more damage? It's probably close.
Technically those. Oh, nice healing from the Predator. Get pancake here for VaeVictus. And what is this Triton? Plus HP, plus attack, weak to hold.
Guard!
Yeah.
Plus attack doesn't matter when you're so skillful. Look at that, all of the skill.
Pants, blocking mail. By the way, wait a second. VaeVictus did not find. Wait, VaeVictus did not find the
Study.
the study, right?
Yeah, he has none of this year. He literally has a starting year and that's it.
Oh my god. And I mean, at least there. I mean, in terms of progression. Oh no, be careful! That Persephone is hitting really hard. So in terms of progression, they're kind of equal because they all have the 3 books, right? Mara is doing the waterfall climb here, not finding a strawberry for all his trouble. Yeah, and VaeVictus finding the normal entrance to the reservoir. And the casual clothes at the end. Let's see what Amadeus is doing. Oh, this is definitely better than he has now, the pitch black suit.
I realized right now, VaeVictus didn't do the Undine check on that entrance of Reservoir, right? Like, did he check the Merman room? Oh, yeah, skeleton, that's required.
Yep. So this is the red soul for VaeVictus. So right now, in terms of progression, VaeVictus is kind of ahead, right? Not anymore because somebody just found the same soul canister. So yep, now they're kind of equal. I mean, in terms
yeah,
of
it's just a year. So, like Amadeus can just go and beat the game if he were to find flight right now. Honestly, technically at least with Ascalon you can do it.
What is he going for here? Oh, he's trying to. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
He almost had it.
I don't know if VaeVictus did this.
No, they have not. Oh, there we go. Come on, don't fall. What is down here? It's a giant yay!
Yep, he just missed that. He's gonna. VaeVictus is gonna be really mad if he watches this back. Oh my god. Oh man. So now Amadeus has flight, he has red soul, he does not have yellow soul, I think anyways. And he also doesn't have blue book. I mean, he has the book, but doesn't have the condition, which is beat Chapel boss. Yeah. I think at this point, he can go and enter top floor. He could try to go search every location to try to find Chapel. I think that those would be the priorities right now. Entering top floor right now is good, because that way you get the wrecking ball out of the way, so that you cannot find it later.
You also get the warp, right? You get that out of the way, so you can just warp back in a second.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
It is a bit scary, because he doesn't have levels yet, and like if you don't have levels, and Julius, for example, just randomly decides to be plus HP plus defense, this game gets really hard.
Yeah, getting to top floor like really early. I mean, all you want to do is just open the warp room and get out of there as fast as possible. Unless you realize, okay, so this last check has to be at top floor. But by that time, maybe they will have the levels, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw Legion, which is one of the 2 bosses, and Amadeus decided not to fight it, which is fair enough. He didn't have.
Oh yeah, we know Legion is not up here at the inner quarters, right?
Yeah, no,
So,
it's
I
a
mean,
study.
this will either be, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I always run into Valor when I get to when I get to the inner quarters.
I think Amadeus would be really happy to see Valor here if that's the boss, because that fixes the level situation instantly. Like you're
Yeah.
just ready to beat the game. It is, however,
It's,
the exact opposite of Valor.
yeah, it's
It
just the
gets great armor.
greater armor with minus defense and resist dark. Yeah, and yeah, I just fell to the Escalon. Wait, now that they have Malphas, I mean, they could technically go check that check.
Forbidden. Yeah.
That Bucket Forbidden. Speaking of Valor, Amadeus finding the Valor and a Mistletoe.
Valor with the soul, not the boss.
Yeah,
That was more
yeah,
useless.
not the boss exactly, the Valor Soul.
Lunix was actually saying that if he were playing this seed, he would have gone back to Forbidden instantly after getting Malphas, and I think that would have been a good idea. But clearly, it doesn't seem like it would have paid out. I do agree that it's a good idea because that check in Forbidden is really, really heavily weighted. You find books in Forbidden all the time. My power just flicker. I might disappear.
I mean, what if it's just a copy of a book or something like? I mean, going through all that trouble. Well, they can always save split, right? Now you can just save split out at the end of a castle corridor, and if it's just a dupe, you can just reset back to the last save.
Right. I mean, it would also be a good idea to try to find an exit that drops you right there.
Yeah, they're also looking for where else could this chapel be? I mean, the chapel you enter from, I mean, going from left to right, right? On the upper entrance, and the lower exit is from right to left if you were to enter from that side. So yeah, there are two possibilities right there. So they'll have to pick their their doors really carefully. But Amadeus has I mean, having the giant bat here, you can just go back and check all of these entrances right here.
Right.
Amadeus finding the mid-tier entrance to what I call it, the mid-tier entrance to Clock Tower. Yeah, yeah.
Did we see anything in Eastern? Did it pay off at all for Benny? Because Eastern just takes so long to do, so... No, finds the other entrance of Clock Tower, actually. Not a single check here.
Yeah, but well, the thing about empty checks, quote unquote empty checks, I mean, yeah, those are time consuming once you have all the books, right? Because you already know what you have to do. Oh, Amadeus finding Chapel, there we go. It's a minus HP Manticore, so hello Manticore, goodbye Manticore.
Does he have Golem? I don't know if he has the yellow.
I don't think they have Golem yet. VaeVictus is going through all that trouble breaking the wall to get a castle map. So he can now papercut his enemies with the castle map. And Amadeus for these checks. Oh, he's going to fuck from the rock armor. I mean, well, that's also a way to do it. It's an easy farm right now. That's plus HP weak to water, but yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Yeah. They're usually weak to Ascalon.
And there he is.
There we go. We're going so.
What now?
So now I believe
It's in gold.
yeah, I think it's gold mode. I mean, all he has to do now is go for Doppler, and since he already opened the what is he doing?
No, he knows where top floor is, but Is he gonna check this?
No, they didn't open the warp room.
No, he didn't get the warp. He has
the
seen
warp.
it. We didn't get it.
He has seen it. It's on the I mean, he's really quite close here on Castle Corridor, because all he has to do now is go to I mean, before the entrance to the Quick and Skull boss fight, and just climb all the way up to the top, and there is the entrance to top floor. Oh no! VaeVictus having trouble with the Dryads. Yeah, sadly VaeVictus never went to the study. He never found the Escalon or the blocking nails.
Yeah, your situation's still pretty bad. Amadeus, remember where top floor is at least? I think it was.
He's going right there. He's going right for.
Yeah, he definitely.
Right now. Go, giant
well, level 11, but that's not too much.
Yeah, it is. Oh, be careful. You don't want to bump into one of these final guards, and maybe it's a plus attack final guard.
Nice jump.
Luckily, it was a minus HP. It was a minus HP, minus attack final guard.
Yeah, when he's plus attack, he did 138.
Oh no, the Victus went to all that trouble to get an undying soul.
Well,
that was the check at Forbidden.
All for nothing. Lonix would have been mad if you had been playing this seed and done that. Okay, let's see this Succubus. Let's try to play it safe, waiting for the Succubus to fall. Oh, he just guarded through it? Like it's nothing.
Oh, be careful, those Gagnesos are doing some serious damage. Resistant to poison, and well, at least they were minus defense, I think.
Medusa ahead, not useless. Could be useful. Let's see what's up. Graham, zero resistances.
Graham, here we go. First stat casino.
Let's see.
Weak to poison.
They have building.
Oh wait.
Sure. No, they don't.
No.
I spread misinformation.
Yeah. I mean, if he had a hunting or a poison weapon, oh, this is nice. They did finding gardens. So, well, at least now they have the information. I mean, Amadeus will have to maybe die to Graham, which is not going to happen, probably. And yeah, and maybe VaeVictus can catch up. But I mean, until Julius, this is still anybody's race. Because we've seen races like, you know, one of the runners just goes up to Chaos, and then Chaos just like goes all crazy on the runners and they start dying. Yeah, so the other runner has the chance to catch up, right? Just to die at Chaos again. There we go. So the end of phase 1 here for Amadeus, and VaeVictus getting an Ernie soul. Careful with those dead warriors right there. Let's see here. Okay, nice fight for Amadeus, so we can just switch back to some more stable roll settings. Healing for the final phase of the Grand Fight. So yeah, one thing to note, the hands attack are kind of scripted, right? I mean, they always attack on the same pattern. It's something we hadn't noticed. I mean, or at least I didn't notice until recently. Like it always starts with the hand on its left, right? The one you see on your right of the screen. And VaeVictus is still looking for... Maybe he's looking for the soul canister for the golden soul. And good fight for Amadeus. Let's see what's here. Just mind up, high mind up, and a soldier uniform. And VaeVictus finally decides to go into the story. He's going to find, maybe if he explores all of the story, he will find the blocking mail and the Ascalon, which will be a huge boost for his DPS right now. But sadly, this is not the place like maybe they want to be. I mean, maybe he's looking for flight. Yeah, some form of flight. Oh, Amadeus just bonking onto the airness. And oh no, the VaeVictus is finding the leading fight with the hunting. That's a fight you don't want to pick. Yeah, that's a fight you don't want. I mean, let's see what this is. Because Amadeus just started the fight, and it's a plus defense with the fire. With fire, well, sadly, I don't think VaeVictus has anything to do fire damage. Yeah, he decides to bail out of that Legion fight. It's not that he actually needs it. But sadly, going out of the story, he will not have the chance to find the blocking mail of the Ascalon. Oh, he goes back. Let's see, maybe on those 2 checks can find the flag that he needs. Amadeus going he's going through Clock Tower. Yeah, maybe he will find the exit to Floating Gardens right here. Where does this door lead? Not to Gardens. So at least for the time being, I mean, Amadeus is ahead on objectives. He's already done the grand fight, but he's never seen Floating Gardens. So yeah, this could be trouble. This could be trouble for him. Maybe he's finding some good ramming here. That's nice healing. Any healing they can get, it's always welcomed. Because for the end game fights, yeah, it can be just, I mean, going in without any healing. It's just being mad. Nobody wants to do that. Okay, VaeVictus finding the Galamos soul. And Amadeus still on the look for the Floating Gardens location. So he knows it's an exit that goes from left to the right. Both entrances to Floating Gardens are from left to right. Maybe it's this one up here for Amadeus, and there's Floating Gardens for Amadeus. VaeVictus finding the Ascalon, that is going to boost his damage a lot, but he still hasn't found the Golem Soul. So Amadeus on a big lead right here. He doesn't need to do any of this. I mean, the only check here in Gardens, he doesn't have to do it. Just take a peek up there. Let's see, maybe there is something good. They're just finding the... It's a Kaiser Knuckle and a Cut-All. Oh, VaeVictus finding the Hippogriff. So that's nice. Like, I mean, he has some form of flight right now. And like, what are you doing? Why do you need that check? I mean, it's not like they need any check for the Julius fight. Well, maybe if it's some kind of boost. Okay, so let's see. It's a are you plus HP plus attack Julius. Oh no, that blocking mail bear proc a lot for this fight because this guy is gonna hit like, oh my god, 303 damage just from this. I mean, it was like the tip of the. Was that a kick or was that the whip? Anyway. Ooh! Oh my god. Yep, that's a very furious Belmont. So yeah, Julius doing 303 damage to Amadeus, sends him back to the safe room. And VaeVictus gets a Devil Soul in the shop expansion for finding the head on the fight right here at the cemetery. But he's back onto the Belmont fight. Yeah, the thing about plus HP plus attack, well, the plus attack is the easy part to figure out, right? So he just hits like a freight train. Yeah, but the thing with the plus HP is that it makes this fight just extremely long. So, I mean, Belmont will always have more chances. Yeah, he will always have more chances to just maybe connect a hit or two. Well, you don't want to get 2 hits from this Julius right here. But yeah, this fight has been so clean right now. This second fight, this second attempt has been really clean. Amadeus is using the Ascalon with the Gravekeeper to cancel the lag frames from the attack. Meanwhile, VaeVictus is going for the shop, I believe. Yep, he's going right for the shop. Maybe there's something good at the shop. We've seen several times. Finding claim at the shop. Let's see if... Well, there's no claim today. And yeah, that blocking mail is, I mean, it's just so super useful for this or any fight actually. I mean, that's some sort of healing, you know, because it's damage you do not take, so you don't have to spend heals. And the Legion Soul doing 99 damage per hit. But still, oh my god. Well, the kick, I don't think the kick or the sub weapons once he switches to phase 2 are going to be affected by the damage increase from the plus attack, right? But the whip, yeah, there goes phase 2. This is rank cross. You don't want to get anywhere near that. So run, Amadeus, run. That's all you have to do. Let's see here. He's just waiting for the rank cross to fall and the regular cross. Yeah, all he has to look for are the, I mean, those sub-weapon attacks deal 100 something damage each, and the whip attacks that deals 303 damage per hit. Yeah, the whip is the only weapon that get boosted. The attacks with the kick and the slides and the sub-weapons do not get boosted. VaeVictus finds the chapel and just running through the chapel, healing maybe. So this hit was super fast in terms of the books, right? But yeah, that's the end of Julius' fight. Nice second attempt by Amadeus. Was such a clean fight actually. And on to the chaotic realm. But oh wait, Amadeus never found Hippogriff, so this climb right here isn't going to be nice. The bat is like the worst flight you can get. Now, hello, Skulky. And they just finding the Skulky and the High Potion. Well, this is the climb here with the Beam Skeletons and these Death Crusaders and the Ludigants. Because of course you cannot have you never have too many Ludigants are not enough. So VaeVictus found the chapel. I think he's now in go mode. I believe that was his only missing objective. Let's see. Well, those wishes are actually really nice. Plus HP, not plus attack. That's such a clean climb from Amadeus right there. Let's see what he. Oh, nice! Finding a Catapult. Okay, so Catapult. It could be really useful if Chaos results Wake to Dark. But anyway, it will still deal a lot more damage. Unless, well, I mean, the Ascalon has been doing a great job. And again, look at that. The blocking mail doing its job perfectly. Amadeus going on to the Chaos fight. So let's see, final casino right here. What is this? It's a plus HP weak to fire. Yeah. So this is gonna be a long fight.
I'm back.
Hey, Wicho, welcome back.
What did I miss? I missed Julius, clearly.
Yeah, you missed Julius. It was a plus HP plus attack Julius, and now
the classic.
Amadeus is on to Chaos, which is a plus HP weak to fire Chaos, but I mean, Amadeus only found a Catapult at the Chaotic Realm. Which is
maybe he has
a situation.
I don't know if he has a weak, like a fire soul, because there's a lot of fire souls in the game. Maybe he has one of
No,
those.
they don't have any fire souls, sadly. But the God is doing actually very decent damage, like 50, 63 per damage per hit right now. And the VaeVictus just recently found the boss, so they're now on the grand fight. That was his missing target. I mean, he was missing the chapel.
I see.
So nice clean phase 1, Chaos phase 1 for Amadeus. Going for the Medusa head and golem combination. They use the upper eye on the left side of the screen.
The Beric strat, I like to call it.
Oh my god! So, yeah, that snake doing its job, hitting Amadeus right in his face. So the thing with Amadeus right now is that they are level 11. So yeah.
Usually you're like usually like level 16 or like 16 to 19, somewhere around that when you're fighting Chaos. A normal seed where you kill Valor and Legion and stuff. But this is much harder. Taking a lot of more damage.
Yeah, this case will do a lot of damage, and well, unlike Julius, where you can bait Julius's attack, and you know you can actually predict when he's going to attack, and you can easily dodge that. Yeah, Chaos fight is actually it's chaotic.
Yep.
Yeah, and that blocking mail again.
Blocking mail is
I swear, that's like the biggest finding that I mean Amadeus has done in for this seed.
Oh, final guard!
Oh my god, the final guard! It's been a long time since I saw that strat.
Legion is not fire, Legion is dark. I don't think he knows that.
Yeah, sadly. Sadly, but hey, Askelon doing 29 damage on the core with 3 eyes down. So I think he's going for the last eye.
Yeah, and I think 29. Like, you can beat it with 29, but not that much. And with Gongar Medusa head, you can actually deal with this last eye pretty quickly. So I agree with going for 4 eye here.
Unless Amadeus like makes a really big mistake here, like for some reason they die to Chaos Phase 2, VaeVictus will have a chance to maybe catch up. Well, I say
Or is
maybe
that
because
better?
I mean, VaeVictus, oh, it's 40 damage on the core, so
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
40 is
they
so
have
much.
to be careful. They have to be careful still. This fight isn't over. It's still a plus HP Chaos, so this will take longer than expected.
I don't know what level VaeVictus is. In either way, if Julius is plus attack, then it will take a while.
Well, Julius is plus HP plus attack, and
Yeah, plus HP.
for a level 11 Amadeus.
Ooh.
Wait, that's GG for Amadeus. So yeah, Julius was doing 303 damage with a whip hit on Amadeus. So this is GG's for Amadeus.
Okay, but let's remember how this seed started, where VaeVictus lost multiple minutes to the entire Forbidden debacle. Also, did he ever find the giant bat on the location? Or
No.
did he find Hippogriff?
No, but VaeVictus found it. Oh my god, 307 from the whip attack, yeah.
Did he find Hippogriff?
VaeVictus opting to reset. And he realizes, okay, so
It's forfeited.
yeah, he just forfeits the game. And we will be moving on to race number 2. Yeah, VaeVictus from Hippogriff.
I see. Well,
Okay.
the race should be starting momentarily. We are back with more art in tiny form.
Yeah, this is Tiny Stream. Welcome to Tiny Area of Sorrow. Randomizer. This is a tiny randomizer tournament. This is not big randomizer tournament, just tiny randomizer tournament. Be aware of that. We have Fishhead versus Small.
Okay. Oh, Dracula's tunic. Fronting. So yeah, there's been some tech issues. Hold on. Maybe suddenly we'll change the race layout. But for now, we're gonna play like this. And we got Dracula's tunic. Very staying in the chat.
That is right. We have now enforced a GBA size of gameplay. So I mean, if they have to play on a Game Boy Advance screen, so we have to watch that resolution. Yep.
Aria Rando on GB Micro, exactly.
Yeah. So I wish you all use your imagination to figure out the. Oh, what is this?
Do you have a red soul?
No. Sadly, the harpy is just so tiny that it cannot clip through the wall and hit the gray soul. Yeah. And now he's. Amadeus finding little Black Panther. Yep. No, they cannot get that gray soul.
Yeah, Harpy doesn't go through walls, sadly for them. So they have to go all the way there. I will say that's most likely to be Malphas, but it could be Backdash or something.
Yeah, well, at least this is not plus HP plus attack freaking skull like last time. This is minus HP, as mostly everything that we've seen are minus HP, minus attack. And well, you know the reason that the Black Panther, what is this?
It is Malphas
right there. So the reason the Black Panther cannot clip through that wall is because we're on tiny stream right now, and it's so tiny that it cannot clip, right? So this is the little cemetery.
Two things in the little cemetery.
Yeah, there are two tiny checks in the little cemetery.
Two tiny mayors.
Yep.
They're minors. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Minor checks.
So VaeVictus going for the left here is little tasty meat.
Yeah, so the two mayors are actually past the boss.
cemetery where tiny people go to taste, go to rest. Exactly. Oh, this is, well, I would say huge, but we're tiny. So we're looking at headhunter right now. So you see that it's a, like, it's a headhunter, and it reduces the heads of its victims. So you see those little heads on the wall back there,
Okay, so
and Amadeus resetting.
yeah, Amadeus decides to reset this, and yeah, maybe this they're doing like 14 damage, and Headhunter has like 500 health per phase or something. And it was
Yeah,
plus
and it's a
HP. That was
plus
gonna take
HP.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a plus HP, and yeah, that Cestus isn't going to kill it anytime soon.
Halgo is very right. Those were some tiny damage numbers.
Exactly, yeah, tiny damage numbers, and with those tiny fists, they cannot do that much damage. So they will have to find another means to, I mean, just, um, I mean, they know the headhunter is right there, so they can get the shop upgrade
VaeVictus.
later.
VaeVictus deciding to go to the dance hall vanilla door. I think this can pay off. This can pay off. This is a valid option. It is definitely riskier because you don't get all of the checks that Amadeus is getting right now, but let's see what he finds
Well,
here.
at least VaeVictus will get information on where
Oh,
this leads. That it leads to nowhere, right?
it leads to the same place. Well, it is
It
information
leads
after
to the
all.
exact same place Amadeus is right now. So I mean, it just saved VaeVictus like what? The climb and the blue crows. That's it. So yeah. Uh, Amadeus finding, okay, so this leads nowhere. So we've seen, oh, hello, Skulky. That's a tiny Skulky, by the way. So
Yeah.
we've seen the Castle Corridor having two loops already. One at the very entrance, and one here at the top of the Castle Corridor. So maybe the exit is on the. Oh, that's a black gate, but it's bad locked. So maybe the exit will be here at the very end of the Graham exit,
I
what
can't
I
even
call it.
just say that the skull key is so tiny it cannot unlock anything.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's a rather useless key right now. Not that it has much use, but it now has a tiny use of nothing. Tiny nothing.
Not saying he took a tiny time loss. Oh no.
It's a tiny time loss, exactly.
I hate this, but I love it. It's so funny. Okay, so they got slide on the last check of corridors. It's pretty good.
Why would you need slide being so tiny, right? I mean, you should
Yeah,
just
you should
go.
be able to go under doors like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. And at the end of Castle Corridor is
It's forbidden
it's
into the
forbidden,
top
but
floor,
leads to top floor.
and
Okay.
then
I mean, it's.
in a
mm,
quarter. Okay. So
I
they
mean,
find a warp.
it's not exactly what you want to see. Vaevictus will be having
It's gonna have
tiny
flashbacks.
episodes of nightmares, tiny nightmares right here with Forbidden again. But there is one check, and they cannot check it because those girls are plus HP plus attack. So you better leave that room right now. There we
Scary,
go.
scary
And
little room. Stay with
yeah,
safe.
yeah, those were some tiny little gargoyles. They were really pretty scary. So Amadeus going here on this right exit of waters leading to. Oh no, do they have Skula? Oh, they have Skula. Well, fancy that.
Oh, school is this, I think.
And he gets a Gremlin soul, so he's now has
So they will have school.
more
I was
a little. I mean, because he's so tiny, they have just a
you know,
little bit of more luck. Oh my God, that's a little scary Triton right there. It's a plus HP plus attack Triton. You don't want to fight that.
Yeah, I think Amadeus was thinking, should I keep going or should I just leave? And he decided to leave. I don't think he wanted to risk because if he got hit like two more times, he was dead, and he hasn't stayed in forever.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they're so tiny, right? And
Yeah,
I mean,
you cannot match up against such a big Triton.
yeah, this dive here looks like they're going to the bottom of the ocean because they're so tiny. So this is the little chapel right here. and these are plus attack bone pillars. So those tiny bone pillars are actually quite deadly. Amadeus find the silk rope. Oh no! Oh,
Great. Hippo.
hippogriff. Yeah.
Now they can go anywhere. They can
I
actually go
mean,
anywhere. They got
with hippogriff being so tiny, it's like they are doing a regular presence, regular jump, right?
yeah.
But hey, I guess it works for something. So yeah, VaeVictus decides to go on to explore the rest of the reservoir. Be careful with the tiny devil right there.
The tiny devil. No, no.
Yeah, that's a tiny devil. I see a tiny devil. What are you watching? What stream are you watching, Lucho?
Oh my god.
That's a little waterfall. Like somebody just left the the water running, the
yeah.
faucet. Yeah, yeah, but they're being so tiny they cannot get past the faucet or water drop.
Oh my god. But I think this actually, I think this actually decided to go through with going to uh like reservoir. So maybe he's gonna find something different. But now that we know that hippogriff is in chapel, that's probably pretty huge to find. So Amadeus maybe ahead on route, like just choosing the correct route somehow.
Yeah, the ghost dancers doing their job and not letting Amadeus advance. So he's now
But
out of checks on the chapel. So where should he go next? So I mean, he entered from the upper part of the chapel, and he finds the clock tower.
okay. Oh
So
yeah, watch.
yeah, this is not a clock tower. This is just a regular watch, just held up with two sticks. But hey, if it works, it works. And oh, it's a death fight with this. I mean, you don't want to fight this fight with the tiny little fist you have. It's a minus HP, weak to something. I mean, it's so tiny I cannot get even to see it. But hey, what do you know?
It's doing a lot of damage actually. 53 is more than acceptable.
Punches are
It must
working
be better
really, really.
defense.
Oh no, he's getting comboed.
The big side in this case is like the small side size usually is, and the tiny sides are now like they're microscopic toothpick
Yeah,
size
so
razor blade.
do not get fooled. Those small sites that you see are just regular sized sites. Yeah, but I mean they being so tiny, you just see like they're like really small, right? On the meantime, VaeVictus finds the dance hall, and he finds what is that? It's a partisan.
Tiny
Oh,
atomic side.
yeah, that's a little you know
Ooh,
pointy stick and
Evictus Evictus got a random Mac drop, Mac punch drop.
oh nice, and he finds a yellow book. Well, it's more like a yellow pocketbook. Yeah,
Beat arena boss. Okay.
beat the arena boss. Yeah, Valor, you're not so big right now, huh? So, Dev sending here his big scythe.
But it's 2 point. Yeah, Amadeus should have this unlocked. I don't think he's gonna have too much trouble with this phase.
By the way, oh my god, he's
No, he has so much health. I'm really not scared for him.
yeah. I mean, well, by the way, I just wanna uh, ask the people in the chat to use your imagination for the sounds of the game. So because sadly we still do not have the sounds of the game, but that's because it's a tiny stream. So yeah, I mean
I
the
was, cons-
sound wave
I was
being so
considering
tiny
doing
you cannot hear
sounds.
it.
I was considering doing sounds, but I'm not Lunix. If you ever race with Lunix, he makes the sounds of everything he does. It's really funny, actually, kinda sometimes.
Amadeus finding the Satan ring, more like Satan's earring because it's so tiny right now. But hey, it's a boost to his stats, and that's good.
VaeVictus killing the tiny devil, the real tiny devil. Oh, a black belt.
And Amadeus finding the regular size bat. Yeah, oh, it's a giant bat. No, it's regular size bat. Yep.
So now he has Hippogriff bad. Cool.
But anyway, enough with tiny puns. So yeah, it's a one check here in Clock Tower for Amadeus. He's going to find what do you think is down here? Let's see, it's the pendulum's room, and
Spoiler.
it's a combat knife. Speaking of small things, well, I think that's a lot better than his punches right now. Getting cursed by Victus' side, and yes, hey, what do you know? It's another Cestus, just what you don't want to see.
Oh,
And
batteries.
it's Durga from Cockatrice, so his save splits out. I
Yeah.
mean,
So
according
now
to the
VaeVictus has yellow book and Amadeus knows red book. So they're like even in progress kinda, but Amadeus also has flying. It's hard to tell who's ahead.
oh no, and Amadeus finding here the another exit to Castle Corridor. By the way, wait a second. The Victus has a katana. I just did not see where he got it.
What?
That katana. Oh, wait a second. The
I don't
Victus
remember.
finds a copy of Yellow Book.
I don't remember where he got a katana either, but he just have it. He also has the
Well,
Mac. I
that's
think the
that's
Mac was
better. That's better than just using the your punches.
Ooh,
Speaking of punches, what do you know?
if he has a Mac punch, this like I saw the Mac punch drop. If he knows he has it, because I don't know if he saw the drop, then this is super doable. Katana's also like decent for this Valor fight.
Hey, what's a regular sized person doing in that room where VaeVictus is
Lost
right now?
HP, weak to dark poison.
Sadly, no dark. It's just a regular katana he was using. Sadly, he doesn't
He's
have
just super light.
any dark or poison that.
Get the Mac punch. I think it was doable, but sure, you can also leave. It's fine.
So there's a haunting in the there's a haunting with I think with the shop upgrade that Amadeus got. There's a haunting in the shop right now, and let's not forget they know where Headhunter is. So I mean, they
Right.
can potentially go and get the second shop upgrade, right? And this could be, I mean, good for either of
There,
them. I mean,
yeah,
Amadeus,
there's two checks in that cemetery that we saw and didn't actually
exactly.
do anything in it. There could be something important, maybe a book or something.
Oh, those minors are plus attack. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that.
Katana is so bad. He literally slashed twice, and only one of those registered because he was still on iframes. The Minotaur.
Oh, it's chat. Yeah, they are now using Kid Dracula's tunic, not the Dracula
Kid
suit.
Dracula's tunic. That's good.
That's a good one. So, well,
Oh,
the Victus knows
wooden golem.
well that the arena boss is not Valor,
That's a toothpick
thankfully.
golem.
So, I mean, it could be anything from Legion to because Big Golem is right here.
Actually big.
This is well regular size Golem, and Amadeus back on Reservoir. Well, I mean, there are a lot of checks here on Reservoir, and sorry, the Dryads are actually tamer than last seed. I mean, these are minus HP, minus attack, so they can actually tank through the damage. And Amadeus finding the Pure Soul and the Iron Golem Soul. That's
Okay.
great. I mean, with several things being minus attack, they could just tank through everything. You know.
I mean, it depends on where you are. Like, you wouldn't want to just put it on and well movie on top floor. Which, by the way, they both have seen top floor, but neither. I mean, Vavictus cannot go into it, but Amadeus it has been able to go into it for a while. And it just has chose not to. Ramen did ramen.
So
Good ramen.
Amadeus finding a ramen here.
Vavictus deciding that he wants to go to Eastern.
So for all those on the chat, remember that boat sweep is not allowed.
But it only really saves like a second, so it's not too important. It's a minus attack art demon.
Well, that's a tiny castle map right there.
It wouldn't even tell you the entire castle.
Because it's tiny, right?
Yep.
And what is this? Oh, can you reach it? No. Be careful.
School Archer goes through walls, he can reach it.
Skull Archer goes through, yeah, exactly.
But he needs to
But it does not go to that tiny level right there.
I hate that joke.
Hey, come on, it's a good joke.
Where?
Oh, wait, Blue beat the asshole boss. And what's here? It's a, oh my god!
He got a claim? When did he get a claim? I will look away for a
When
second.
did he get claimed?
I was looking at VaeVictus fight the Arc Demon, and then suddenly Amadeus has a claim. I think he's cheating. He just loaded a claim into the scene secretly.
When did Amadeus get the missile thing he's using right now?
Mistletoe.
So Amadeus finding a cherry. Oh no, sorry, strawberry. It's just so tiny, it looks like a cherry. Anyway, VaeVictus finding here a blue canister. What is this?
Good
It's
old
a flying armor.
I wish this was the last time I ever see flying armor in Easter. I hate it.
Well, I mean, with these new settings, flying armor becomes rather useless for these runners. It's a witch soul here.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Blue Book.
oh, there's a copy of Blue Book. There we go. But he already has Blue Book, which is beat the dance hall boss. Oh, Amadeus finds that that exit of Gardens leads to the wrecking ball on the other side of the wrecking ball in top floor. Yeah, not exactly the best.
That's always good to see for endgame, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's huge knowledge. If the Victus finds the blue book, he will already have completed the objective because he's already beaten the dance hall boss, right? But I mean, in terms of damage, Amadeus is, I mean, getting the claim. Oh, getting the claim. It's huge.
They still need to kill Arena boss too. No, neither of them has found Arena.
I wonder. I mean, having the claim, maybe. I mean, well, I mean, in your experience, I mean, if you were playing this seat and you know where Headhunter is, would you consider going back to Headhunter now that you found a claim?
I mean, I would consider it early at all because, like, sometimes I feel like this game loves making you not able to do something and having you come back for it later. And that Headhunter fight was definitely not possible. But VaeVictus is thinking the same as me. Like, he's going straight back to there.
Yeah, VaeVictus going onto Cemetery.
And yeah, Lunix is saying Amadeus is doing all of these checks faster because of Hippogriff. Because he found Hippogriff super early. It was in Chapel, and Chapel was in Vanilla Cemetery. And VaeVictus just has not checked that entrance yet.
But VaeVictus here, it's what do you know? That's a VH, and well, the Headhunter is weak to these sparks. 77 per hit. That's actually good.
It's pretty good. Like, even with plus HP, it's dying super quickly.
Oh, be careful, you don't want to get poisoned. Oh, that's a nice strat from Amadeus right there. I mean, I don't know if he did it on purpose or what, but he got hit by the fishets to drop faster into the water.
Oh, yeah. If you know the fishes are not gonna hurt you too much, you want to do that.
Okay, that's actually a nice strat. So what's here? It's a Rahab's. Okay, so this is good because you want to have as much elemental damage as you can, because you don't know what you're gonna get for the end game. And that's just a
It's
copy of
a black
Schooling.
copy. Bam. There's a mouse on screen. Are we getting fixed? I saw a mouse on screen. It wasn't a tiny mouse, it was a huge mouse. Anyway.
Anyway, Amadeus here is fighting the regular size golem with the claim, and well, he finds the Vegeta, and we go. So that's Blue Book for completed for Amadeus. He knows that uh, he knows
For
that Red
God.
Book is Durga from Cockatrice,
Yeah, I was about to ask, I forgot what it was.
and Yellow Book is beat the arena boss. So right now, I think they will be looking maybe for a red canister because the Cockatrice is not a farm you wanna do.
Yeah, I hate farming cockatrice. Especially because it's only on gardens. So, and gardens have no warp. So it's super annoying. However, in this seed you can like go to top floor and like if the only thing you're missing is just a red book, then you just open the wrecking ball, go kill a cockatrice and leave.
Yep.
Like go back. So it's not too bad in this seed. Oh,
Yeah. Bonsai told us that he's gonna try something. So our screen is black right now. So yeah,
oh man.
this was a tiny stream after all. Now it's even tinier.
It's so tiny you can't even see it.
Yeah, this is microscopic stream. Welcome everybody to the microscopic Aria Server Randomizer Tournament 2023. This is played on atomic levels, right? So you cannot see it. Exactly, this is blindfolded mode. Exactly.
Can they still hear us? I don't even know if they can hear the stream. I Hi chat. Are we there?
Yeah,
Okay,
they can hear
cool.
us.
Well, I opened their streams elsewhere. We can literally do radio commentating. Yeah, literally. Oh my god. Well, let's see.
So right now, let's see. I'm gonna take your
VaeVictus
advice
is
and,
it
and
right
do the
now in
same.
yeah, VaeVictus is in inner quarters. I think he found a red book. I don't think he had it. It was in Clock Tower. It was
In
in
the meantime,
Galamot.
Amadeus is just like uh, furiously going back and forth on the.
Yeah, probably just looking for arena.
Yeah, I mean, right now they have to take a wild guess on where Arena is. But remember that Arena is entered going from the right to the left. So that's the doors they want to look for.
Yeah, so I'm actually wondering where it could be. I don't remember many doors that they haven't not gone to yet.
Wait a second. I don't think. Well, I'm about to find out. We're about to find out in a minute here. But
Oh,
I don't
VaeVictus,
think.
VaeVictus is about to get flight because he's about to enter chapel.
So, by the way, I don't think Amadeus has gone to the top floor warp room yet, right?
I don't think so, but he can. Maybe he just enter it. Oh no, he's checking this. Yeah, and VaeVictus just
I
got
think he's
flight.
getting the
So now,
hippogriff.
yeah, a lot of progress for VaeVictus with just that. I think he's just missing Blue Book now. Blue Book was beat Dance Hall, and he has already done that. So when he finds it, he knows.
Uh, Amadeus is right now wondering, okay, so where could the entrance to Arena be? So for those of you that are watching, let me check here on the stream here. Let me see the chat.
I wish we could stream our like my monitor or something. But oh well.
Yeah.
But yeah, VaeVictus right now, I think he's gonna go to Clock Tower, and when he enters Clock Tower, he will find the copy of the Red Book, which is useless to him because he got the one in Galamot, and he will find Bad, which is also useless. So.
And Amadeus just found Arena.
Yep. I didn't catch where it was though. He's gonna go straight to the boss because that's the only thing he needs, I think.
Yep. And after that, it's just finding the Durga